Well, guys, it is summertime for most of us, but in Hollywood, it's basically always award season, and the 2026 Emmy nominations are just around the corner. Editorial director for Entertainment Weekly and host of the Awardist podcast, Jared Hall, joins us to break it all down. Jared, how are you?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
Good. Let's dive in a bit, and let's start with a big one, Outstanding Drama Series, The Contenders. What's at the top of your list here? For me, The Pit, right?
Want to tell me some more about your ideas?
The Pit, it's the returning winner from last year. They, well, people are divided on season 2. It was still a very good season. It just wasn't the same as season 1, and it can't be the same as season 1 because you can't have a mass casualty event in every season. Give these poor medical workers a break. But The Pit, still a fantastic season. Pluribus obviously came on really strong. It's asking a lot of questions.
Can I ask a question?
Certainly. What would you like to know?
That's the kind of show that sticks with voters because it's something that they're thinking about. They're asking questions, and that translates often to Emmys. The Diplomat, one of my favorite shows. Kerry Russell.
Oh, guys.
Yeah, it's so good. It's incredible.
The president is about to do something that is apocalyptically dumb.
Definitely going to be nominated. Not going to win. Slow Horses, basically an annual nominee at this point. And Paradise had an incredible season 2. Task, a new series, great in season 1. And then you've got, A Night of the Seven Kingdoms in there, the new HBO series. Pretty much anything that has to do with Game of Thrones gets in here. So that one is likely going to get in as well.
You'll see.
HBO's The Gilded Age. This show is incredible. It's got a lot of the technical stuff going for it with costumes and cinematography and production design, but it has the performances. And that's a really big difference when you've got, someone like Carrie Coon, who's very likely going to be nominated. Christine Baranski could be nominated. So The Gilded Age is one that's a little bit on the cusp. If you go for it and it makes it in, that's going to pay off well.
Let's move down into the Outstanding Comedy Series category. What stands out to you as far as shoe-ins here in Outstanding Comedy?
Shoe-ins, Hacks. Its final season was just absolutely incredible. They won for season 3. Then the studio came in, beat them for season 4. But the studio's not in the race this year because they didn't have a new season, so they're not eligible. So Hacks, definitely going to get in there. Shrinking, absolutely going to get in there. Only Murders in the Building, can easily count on that. Abbott Elementary had a fantastic season. The ones I'm a little worried about, I would say, look, The Bear. It's that show that everyone's, for years, this show is not a comedy. Why is it in this category?
Yeah.
And it just doesn't have the same type of hype that it did back in season 1.
I'm not giving up.
Then you've got Margot's Got Money Troubles, an Apple TV series.
We're on the precipice of greatness.
Widow's Bay, an Apple TV series. These shows are they're so good, but I don't know if general audiences are watching. So when we're looking at, prediction sites, maybe that's having a little influence. And then we can't leave out The Comeback.
Hello.
This show, it's had like one season every 10 years. I think it's going to get in there. Before Widow's Bay premiered, I would have said The Comeback would have been the biggest competition to beat Hacks. But Widow's Bay, this horror comedy series, horror dark comedy, and starring Matthew Rhys, it has so much momentum going for it. A late premiere date on this one. And people everywhere are talking about this show. And so I think Widow's Bay could actually be the biggest threat to Hacks. Shrinking, I would also put way up there.
All right, let's move to Best Limited Series.
This is a tough one. While there are great shows in here, there hasn't been that kind of just like talk around, like there's not a Baby Reindeer this year. There's not,
Right.
Baby Reindeer was just such a cultural thing. But The Beast in Me, an incredibly solid Netflix series, so good. Beef season 2, the first season swept almost every category that it was in.
I dare you to say it again!
Black Rabbit, Jude Law, Jason Bateman, a fantastic one. Jason Bateman's also in DTF St. Louis. And then, Love Story. I mean, I guess maybe of all of these, it had the most kind of cultural conversation around it. But I think these are the 5. Beef, The Beast in Me. I'm going with Half Man, even though it might not be high on predictions right now. Love Story and All Her Fault.
So Half Man, the wild card.
Yeah, Half Man's the wild card for me.
As we get into some of the acting categories, starting with Outstanding Lead Actress, in a drama series?
Okay, this one, well, Ray Seahorn, absolutely. Pluribus, as we've said, everybody talking about this show. Kerry Russell for The Diplomat, she would be a returning nominee for this show. Zendaya has won this category twice. I think she's going to get in. Is she going to win? That's a very different question for later on down the line.
I was beginning to have faith.
Jennifer Aniston has been nominated for The Morning Show before, and Carrie Coon has been in here. So it's we have a lot of returning people. There are a couple others vying for spots here. I mean, Kathy Bates, Matlock.
Nobody sees us coming.
And then Michelle Pfeiffer, starring on The Madison. This, is from the world of Taylor Sheridan. But actors on Taylor Sheridan shows don't get nominated. Actually, really, his shows don't. They've gotten some technical awards, but for as much as audiences love them, they don't really get a whole lot of Emmys love. So there's that to take into consideration. And then the Handmaid's Tale sequel series, The Testaments, Chase Infinity, who was in One Battle After Another. I wouldn't be surprised if she gets in, but I don't think it's going to happen. She's not part of my predictions at this point. I'm sticking with Ray Seahorn, Zendaya, Kerry Russell, Carrie Coon, and then I'm going to keep Kathy Bates in there. She's great on this show. People love her. Yeah, I'm going for Kathy.
Now, lead actor in a drama series.
Noah Wyle, he's absolutely a lock. Totally secure here. Sterling K. Brown, he's getting in here. Gary Oldman, Gary's going to get in here. Actually, last year, people thought he was going to win, and then The Pit premiered, and it was like, oh, sorry, never mind, Gary.
Sorry, Gary.
Yeah, this is going to be Noah Wile's task. Mark Ruffalo is fantastic on this show. Walton Goggins was nominated for first season of Fallout. Industry loves him. There are a couple other people kind of close to him, I would say, on the fringe with him, like John Hamm for Your Friends and Neighbors and Idris Elba for Hijack. I wouldn't be surprised if John Hamm could take that slot from Walton Goggins because, again, it's another Apple series, Your Friends and Neighbors, and we've talked about how there's a lot of industry love for these Apple shows, so I wouldn't be surprised at all if John gets in there.
Okay, so big category here. Outstanding lead actress in a comedy series. Jean Smart obviously is beloved, has had this great run with Hacks.
Yeah.
It seems like one of the most guaranteed things.
Jean Smart, she's won for every single season of this show. And that has happened in the past. Julia Louis-Dreyfus won for every single season of Veep except the final one. So there's a little bit of precedent for the Emmys being like, you know what? You've had your run. You got plenty of these. Let's give it to, let's say, Lisa Kudrow.
Okay, let's move on to outstanding lead actor in a comedy series. You mentioned Matthew Rhys, Widow's Bay, having this huge surge. That probably pays off for him really well.
Oh, big time. This show, he was not on our radar a month ago to be nominated for this. And as soon as people started watching episodes, it was like, uh-oh, hold on. We're going to have to reevaluate here our picks. So yeah, Matthew Rhys, I think, is now a come out of nowhere shoe-in for this. Jeremy Allen White has won this category. Martin Short, I think no-brainer that he's going to get in. He's incredible on Only Murders in the Building. Jason Segel, of course, for Shrinking. Yeah, so Matthew, Jason, Martin, Jeremy, for me, are the four shoe-ins. It's that fifth slot that I'm going back and forth on.
Based on Kalshi currently, Jeremy Allen White is the opportunity for the most return. He's only coming in at a 49% chance.
Yeah, well, that's interesting. I mean, I think that speaks to how people feel about The Bear. On my personal predictions, I only have The Bear getting one acting nomination in the main categories. I think it'll get some guest spots, but he's my only personal pick.
Okay, moving into outstanding lead actress in a limited or anthology series or movie. Who are the definites for you?
Jeremy, I got to throw my favorite in here, Sally Field for Remarkably Bright Creatures, this Netflix film. She's so good in it. Right now, I have Sally getting in, and the movie itself is going to get nominated in a separate category, could probably also win, so that could help her a lot.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Outstanding lead actor in a limited or anthology series or movies.
So Oscar Isaac is absolutely getting in for Beef. Charlie Hunnam, Charlie's going to get in. Matthew Rhys, here he is again, The Beast in Me. I think that one is also a lock. And then the last two spots, Paul Anthony Kelly, who plays JFK Jr., this is his first acting job ever. Like, what the heck? And you, like, your first job ever, you're playing JFK Jr. No pressure. And then Jason Bateman, Black Rabbit. Ultimately, I am going with Oscar Isaac, Matthew Rhys, Charlie Hunnam, Paul Anthony Kelly, and Jason Bateman.
Jared Hall, always a pleasure, my friend, to talk to you. Thank you for your expertise.
Yeah.
And happy Emmy nominations.
Happy Emmy nominations. Thanks for having me. It's been fun.
Pop Markets is for entertainment and informational purposes only, not investment advice. You should not treat any opinion expressed by the host or guests of Pop Markets as an inducement to make a particular investment or follow a particular strategy, but only as an expression of opinion.